Let's also attempt this one. Question 3. So we have our right angle triangle. Our right angle triangle with all the sides given. What is sine theta? This is theta. We know our SOHCAHTOA, our saw, our car, and our toe. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. This is opposite and this is hypotenuse. Therefore, sine theta is equals to opposite is QP. You don't have to write this. Hypotenuse is PR. So therefore, our answer is 5 over 13. 5 over 13. Let's go to sec. Sec, we look at the third letter. So it's going to be 1 over cos theta. 1 over, so our cos is adjacent and hypotenuse. So if this is theta, this is adjacent and this is hypotenuse. Adjacent is 12, hypotenuse is 13. So our answer is going to be vice versa, 13 over 12. Or you can simply punch your calculator. You are going to get 13 over 12. Without using a calculator, we have tan theta. So tan theta is opposite. So this is theta, that's opposite, and adjacent. This is adjacent. Tan theta is equals to opposite is QP or PQ. Adjacent is QR. So our answer is 5 over 12. 5 over 12. 3.2. So we have sine square 45. Just use your calculator. You're going to get square root of 2 over 2. You don't write that. You write 1 over. So if you have been following the first video, you understand why we're writing 1 over square root of 2 instead of square root of 2 over 2. So we use a calculator there. I know they say you must not use a calculator, but if you get an answer like square root of 2 over 2 or maybe square root of 3 over 3, you need to be aware and rationalize and be aware that this is 1 over square root of 2 and this one is 1 over square root of 3. By the way, I'm just giving an example. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. We have tan 10 and cot 10. Tan 10 and cot 10. So here tan 10, let's write tan 10. Cot is 1 over tan 10 degrees. So we cancel these ones. We are left with only that one. Okay, let me create some space. Let me find some space here. 1, this one, we simplify it with the calculator. We're going to get 1 over 2. Then we have this one minus 1 over 2 and plus 1, this one. The answer is 1. Let's also attempt this one. Question 3. So we have our right angle triangle. Our right angle triangle with all the sides given. What is sine theta? This is theta. We know our SOHCAHTOA, our saw, our car, and our toe. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. This is opposite and this is hypotenuse. Therefore, sine theta is equals to opposite is QP. You don't have to write this. Hypotenuse is PR. So therefore, our answer is 5 over 13. 5 over 13. Let's go to sec. Sec, we look at the third letter. So it's going to be 1 over cos theta. 1 over, so our cos is adjacent and hypotenuse. this. So if this is theta, this is adjacent and this is hypotenuse. Adjacent is 12, hypotenuse is 13. So our answer is going to be vice versa, 13 over 12. Or you can simply punch your calculator. You are going to get 13 over 12. Without using a calculator, we have tan theta. So tan theta is opposite. So this is theta, that's opposite, and adjacent, this is adjacent. Tan theta is equals to, opposite is QP or PQ, adjacent is QR. So our answer is 5 over 12. 5 over 12. 3.2. So we have sine square 45. Just use your calculator. You're going to get square root of 2 over 2. You don't write that, you write 1 over. So if you have been following the first video, you understand why we're writing 1 over square root of 2 instead of square root of 2 over 2. So we use a calculator there. I know they say you must not use a calculator, but if you get an answer like square root of 2 over 2 or maybe square root of 3 over 3, you need to be aware and rationalize and be aware that this is 1 over square root of 2 and this one is 1 over square root of 3. By the way, I'm just giving an example. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. We have tan 10 and cot 10. Tan 10 and cot 10. So here tan 10, let's write tan 10. Cot is 1 over tan 10 degrees. So we cancel these ones. We are left with only that one. Okay, let me create some space. Let me find some space here. 1, this one, we'll simplify it with the calculator. We're going to get 1 over 2. Then we have this one minus 1 over 2 and plus 1, this one. The answer is 1. Let's do question 3 from 3.1. 3.1, they say if A is 129 degrees and B is 51, determine. You're supposed to use a calculator, so this is supposed to be easy. It's sine 2, so you're going to put your 129 there. Close it. Plus, what about B is 51, and then close your bracket. Close bracket. You're going to get minus 0.78. Let's go to the next one. So we have tan. You put 129 minus 51, then you square them. You're going to get 2.56 as your value. Let's go to 3.2. Now, these are the equations, or should I say is the equation. So they're saying cos, open bracket, 3 theta plus 10 degrees equals to tan 23. Now, this is what we do. So you're going to punch with your calculator tan 23. You're going to get 0.42. Then this side, you are left with 3 theta plus 10 degrees is equals to that. Okay? Then 3 theta is equals to, what about this 0.42? What do you do with it? You will say cos shift 0.42. You are going to get 64. Is it 54? Let me see. I think it's 54. 54, comma, let me check. It can't be 54. Oh, it's 64, comma, 8 or 85, not really sure there. I don't have my calculator. And then this 10 will jump and become minus. Then 3 theta, we get 54 there, comma 88 degrees. Divide by 3. Now theta will be 18, comma 29 degrees. That's how we solve our equation. Let's go to 3.3. 3.3. Write down the ratio for cos D. Okay, where is D? Now this is D, and cos is a car, adjacent and hypotenuse. Adjacent is here, hypotenuse is there. So we're going to write cos D is equals to, the ratio is CD as the adjacent, and the hypotenuse is AD. That's what they mean by ratio. Write down the ratio. We're going to this one now. Write down the ratio for cos D in CED. So the first one they said in ACD, the bigger one. So now they are saying find D, but in CED, this small triangle. So this is D and cos. Now that's adjacent and that is hypotenuse. So cos D here is equals to DE as our adjacent and CD as our hypotenuse. If AD is 13, so where's AD? If this whole AD is 13, this whole AD is 13, and DC is 5. Calculate ED, so we're looking for this small part. So what do we do? This is what we do. We say CD over AD. Do you remember CD over AD? It's what we are given. CD and DC, same thing. AD is there. This is what we are given. And CD over AD was cos D. This is why they ask us about cos D. Do you remember cos D? It was CD over AD. Okay, it's fine. Now CD is equals to DE over CD. What do they mean? Remember, we're going to compare the ratios. The first one was this one. The second one is that one. Then from there, what do? We cross multiply if we want to. Let me see. CD, we have 5 there. AD, we have 13. We are looking for DE. CD, we have 5. Cross multiply like that. 5 times 5 is 25. 13 times DE is 13 DE. So we divide by 13 there. Divide by 13. DE will be 25 over 13. Decimal places here, or you can leave it like that as a fraction. Let's go to the next one. 3.4. 3.4. I always like to complete their Cartesian play with a right angle triangle like that. So 9 is the x value. Let's put it here, 9. Y is here. We don't have it. They say find y. Find y. Theorem of Pythagoras. R square is equals to x square plus y square. We are looking for y square. So y square is equals to r square minus x square. So this x jumped. Now y square is equals to r is 15 square. X square is 9 square. We square root that. 15 square minus 9 square. Our answer is 12. But not just 12 minus 12 because of where it is positioned. This is where we find the y values which are negative. So our y is minus 12. Let's do this one. 5, we write 5. Sine theta, okay, let me write my values. So we have y is minus 12. We have 9 here. Let me put theta there. Now don't be confused by this. If I redraw the triangle I construct like this, I'll put theta in that position. Now theta, sine theta is opposite, which is minus 12. Hypotenuse is 15 plus 9. What about tan? Tan is opposite, which is minus 12. Adjacent is a 9. Oh, we have a square. Now you can punch this first so that you don't lose marks. It's minus 4. Then this one is plus 16. The answer is 12. The answer is 12. Let's do the last one. The last one. 3.5. Now, just punch a calculator. I know they say without using a calculator, we'll know what to do. Cos square 45. I know we're supposed to get square root of 2 over 2. We don't write that because they will catch us. So, we write 1 over square root of 2. Square. Sine 90 is 1. Tan 60 is square root of 3. Cos 30 is square root of 3 over 2. Now you simplify this, you get 1 over 2. You simplify this, you get 3 over 2. Your answer is 2. Question 1. They say sine theta. So we're given this diagram here. And now they say, okay, they didn't say anything, but we have P here. So let's just write our right angle triangle, draw a line there. We're going to put theta here. So what I usually do is I'll write my own right angle triangle like that. I'll put theta. Now minus 4 is x, so I'll put it on the x side, 4. And then minus 3 is the y, so minus 3 is there. They don't have to tell me anything. I just know that for 3 marks, I also have to find the hypotenuse. R square is equals to x square plus y square. R square is what I'm looking for. Minus 3 square minus 4, oh, okay, it's vice versa. Minus 4 square, y is minus 3 square. R square is equals to 25, so R is 5 units. Hypotenuse is always positive. So what is my sine theta? Sine theta is opposite. Opposite is there, hypotenuse is there, so the answer is minus 3 over 5. Minus 3 over 5. Let's go to 1.2. 1.2, we have 90 minus theta there. Remember, we have 90 there because this is a right angle triangle, and here, let me write it so it becomes visible. So this is our right angle triangle. This is right angle, 90. This is theta. This one is 90 minus theta. So 5. Now this cos 90 is going to change and becomes maybe sine theta. Yeah, we can change this so that it becomes sine theta. So this is just another simple way. Minus, oh, it's a plus. Plus 3. Cot is 1 over tan theta. So we have 5. Sine theta, what did we get? Sine theta is minus 3 over 5. plus 3. 1 over tan theta is, what is tan theta? Did we get tan theta before? Maybe not. So here we had minus 4, minus 3, and 5. Tan theta is opposite, which is minus 3, over adjacent, which is minus 4. So we can simply just use a calculator and we will get our answer. So let's see, it's 1.2. The answer is 1. The answer is 1. Let's quickly go to question 2. Question 2 are equations. Now, when you think of equation, think of your x equation, maybe solving for x equation, or your quadratic equation, or simply just solving for x. So you'll take maybe a sine, a cos, a tan as your x. This is what I mean. So we have 2.1. 2.1, let me write it here, is sine b minus 17,8 close bracket equal to 0,2, what's that, 15. So what do? We'll say sine, shift on your calculator and punch 0,215. We will get, what are we going to get? 2.1, we are going to get 12,42 degrees, 2 decimal places. Now we're not done. Then we take b minus 17,8 degrees is equals to 12,42 degrees. So b is equals to 12,42. This one goes this side, it becomes a plus 17,8. Now b is 30, maybe 22. You use your calculator. Yeah. Let's go to 2.3. 2.3. What do we have here? Now we have, let me zoom. We have this, okay, and we have a sign and a 3. So the first thing that we do is we divide by the 3 before we shift. So sine b over 2 is equals to 2,012. You're going to divide by 3. Going to divide by 3. Then you only write b over 2 here. Okay, let me create some space. I have a problem with space. b over 2 is equals to. So now, what is 2,012 divided by 3? Let me check. Oh, I skipped 2.2. I skipped 2.2. No problem, I'll come back. So we have 0,67, maybe 006, maybe 66. Yeah, doesn't matter as long as I round to 2 decimals, still fine. Now, sine shift 0,67 is equals to b over 2 is equals to 37,42. This multiplied by that, our b is 74, is it 84? You need to check. I'm not using a calculator right now. You need to check. Okay, let's go to the one that I skipped. There's the one that I skipped, just 2.2. 2.2. So 2.2, we have tan, this one. Tan 3b is equals to square root of 3. So tan shift square root of 3 using a calculator, you're going to get 60 degrees. Then you say 3b is equals to 60 degrees. Divide by b. No, not by b, by 3. by 3. Cancel that. Your B is 20 degrees. That's your answer. Let's do the last one. Question 3. Question 3. Tan 30. Use your calculator for tan 30. Still fine. Square root of 3 over... Is it over 3? Yeah, but we know we're going to write 1 over square root of 3 so that we do not get caught. And then cosec, you're going to first change cosec to 1 over sine 60. You should get square root of 2 over 3. All over cos 45 is square root of 2 over 2. Don't write that. Write 1 over square root of 2. Sine 45, same thing. Write 1 over square root of 2. Not square root of 2 over 2. You can punch that with a calculator. You get square root of 6 over 3. That's your final answer.